Hey y'all, I'm Texas Buck Snort, and I got a little project going today. What I'm doing is I'm working on making a fan from a real turkey for my turkey decoys. And what I've got here is I've got this little kit that I found online. I'd seen them online. It's made by, it's called by Edge by Expedite, and it's a do-it-yourself turkey fan kit for your decoy. See that? Now this is a pretty cool little unit, and I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to do this. I've already done one fan already, so I know it works. Is a turkey fan that you cut off your tom this past spring. There's going to be 15 feathers on the fan, and you're going to need to take them off here, off the I don't know, what do you call that? The butt, and you need to keep them in order. Alright, so what I found out is when I start trying to pull them off, I start messing up my feathers. Now, bent that one, way to go. They say to cut them out. Well, you know what, that takes a lot of time. So what I did is I'm just cutting the meat that's holding these feathers together, in between the feathers. Instead of cutting each individual feather out and taking forever, I'm just using a pair of scissors or shears. I'm gonna lay these out, lay them out in order. One on the right side.
Well, you know all about that, baby.
You just gotta be careful, you don't cut the feathers out, but you don't cut yourself. I don't think it's a big deal on how gently you cut those feathers out. You just don't want to mess up the feather, grabbing it up here. Alright. Now you take some feathers off here, put in your cowboy hat. Whatever you want to do. There's still some pretty nice looking feathers on there. But I'm not going to use these. I might save these for something. Okay, after you've pulled out all your feathers, you're going to have 15 feathers. Now, the longest feather, of course, is going to be your center feather. And that feather is going to be about 13 inches on every turkey. It's going to be about 13 inches. Alright, so what we're going to do is we got the middle center feather of the tail, the fan, and we're going to shoot a squirt of hot glue in the hole there, and then stick the tail in the feather in the hole. That's all you do. And what you're going to do is on the next one, you're going to come up here, you're going to do the same thing till you got them all in there. Really, there's nothing to this. It's pretty easy. And you don't have to wait 3 or 4 weeks while you're drying out a fan. That's looking. You're just going to do that all the way down.
And it's the world.
And when you stick these feathers in these slots, you want to make sure that the previous feather overlaps it. That's the way a fan is on a turkey. So you want to make sure that it come up slightly behind it. Just turn it real. Alright folks, I'm done with this part. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Alright, the next step we're going to do is about a 1/2 inch up on this center feather. Is we're going to get the string that comes with the kit and we're going to tie it in a knot. About a 1/2 inch up from the base of the holder, the deal that holds the arrow, you want to call it arrow, the feather. We're going to put a shot of super glue or hot glue on there and let it cool down. Okay, after it's cooled, you get the next feather and you line it up where it's just going to be underlapping the middle feather. And then you're going to pull your string tight and you're going to put some super glue on, or dang it, hot glue on there. And just hold it in place because your string has to be tight on there. It has to be tight in between the veins of the feather. Hold it tight until the glue starts to cool down. You're just going to go to the next feather, which is barely going to be underlapping the previous one. And pull the string tight, put on some hot glue, hold the string tightly in place until the glue dries. You go all the way down. The last feather on the outside of the fan, you're going to make a 1/2 hitch knot, and the way you do that is you just put a little loop in the string, feed it underneath the feather, pull the loop up, get the end of the string, push it through the loop, just pull it tight. The reason you do that is because if you don't, when you're opening up this fan, because this fan is going to collapse, the reason you do that is so you don't pull it away from the hot glue. Pull your string out of the hot glue. Okay, we're all done now. All we gotta do is put our 1/2 inch knot on the end, the loop in the string. Well folks, here's the finished product. And this is one of the things that I say about this fan kit is it folds up and it's compact and it's easier to store, and you don't have to worry about destroying your fan. So what you do is you get the string and you pull down on it on each side. And man, it's ready to go. How about that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? I guess you can adjust it any kind of way you want to, but it's pretty much ready to go when you pull down that string. Then when you get ready to pack it up, fold it up and you're done. That's a pretty neat little unit. It's made by Edge by Expedite. Yes, it's made in China. Your biggest fan tail kit. The only place I was able to find it online was Walmart.com. You might find it somewhere else. But if you go to Walmart, they will ship it to you. Or you can pick it up at your local Walmart. I know everybody knows where that is. No matter where you live, you know where the Walmart is. So, I think it's pretty cool. Let's try it out on a Decoy. Well guys, that's what it looks like on your Decoy. That Decoy there, by the way, is made by Carry-lite. It's called a Pretty Boy. It's not bad. I mean, I think that'll work all day long. This took me about 30 minutes to make that fan. It takes a couple of months to let one dry out, you know, cut it off the turkey, then spread it out and let it dry out. But that don't look too bad.